there was a kid. I went to a game and I saw this kid. Like they had a showcase game that was lined up to play maybe in 20 minutes or an hour. There was a kid watching. Someone approached me and said, "Oh, that boy over there was released from Brighton." When I went over there, the boy was like a show of his former self. I was like, "Oh, when did he get released?" And I asked him, "When did you get released?" He didn't even want to look at me in my face. I think he got released the day before. And he had a showcase game to play, and there were scouts there, but he didn't want to play. So I was like, "Why don't you want to play?" He was like, "Oh, I'm just not in the mood." Like, I was like, "Mate, you got to play. Like, you got to get back on that horse and play." Anyway, cut a long story short, I think he did play. Spoke to the parent, got him on side. Obviously, like you said, for him, they've got to keep playing to get the experience wherever it is. They've got to keep playing and gain leads. He played a game. No, I set him up with a showcase team. They played a Cap 1 Academy. I asked the coach how he got on. He was like, he wasn't really driving. He wasn't really playing well. But the one thing that annoyed me, right, is that when we moved away from the dome to play on the grass, I went to put him on and he didn't have his shin pads.
Oh my God.
Wow. He left his shin pads in the dome. So I think that little thing, I was like, that little thing, I was like, I can't call him again because his head's not in the game. So I think when you get released from wherever it is, man, it's just, you got to get back on that horse. You can have your down a day or two, but you just got to get to work.
Yeah, I think, look, mentally, it's a really big challenge for young people to deal with rejection. You know, if you've been at a club for 6 or 7 years, and then suddenly they say, "No, actually, we're going to let you go." It's tough. You know, we've all had rejection in some form or other in life, and it's hard to take. And at a young age, you know, what we have to look at, you know, are we working with these players? Are we looking at their kind of mental stability, their mental strength? You know, a lot of people talk about having the drive to succeed and things like that. Well, you know, okay, that can be something that can come from within, but we also need to kind of learn how to hear the word no and how to react to it. You know, some people can be consumed by it. Some people can get annoyed and angry about it. But look, one of the prime examples of players that got released and were determined to continue playing, Connor Cody. We don't even go back that many years. Connor Cody was at Liverpool.